Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Sangean PR-D14 and we're going to perform a daytime medium wave band scan. Current time is 2:05 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time, and we're near Chicago, Illinois. Let's go ahead and turn this up. We'll use this up and down button here to tune the radio, since there's no tuning knob.
If that's the way you were seeing it, because it did go down like that for LeBron. LeBron was hated at the beginning when he chose
540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin.
championships. There was a grudging respect, and everybody agreed unanimously. Everybody said LeBron James, whatever you think of him, is the best player in the NBA. Now, what's funny about the situation with Durant is that it seems as though that conversation.
The answer. Come in.
Okay, this is the answer. WIND, Chicago, Illinois.
3 3/4 lower, and September down 4, so it's 371. December down 3 3/4 at 382.5, and the next year's March at 396.5. 3 3/4 lower. May soybeans down 3.5 cents, $8.77.
This is WILL, Urbana, Illinois. This one's about 150 miles away.
August at 8.96 1/4, 3 3/4 lower. November down 3 3/4 at 909 3/4, and next year's January.
This is 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. This one's about 140 miles away. Sounds a little weaker, so what we can do is try to bring a loop in. I have my Tecsun AN-200 here. Set next to the radio. Let's see if we can bring anything out of the signal here.
I can't tell you who they were. We have only one name, Aziz Muhammad. Even though 24 people have been arrested in connection with this active murder, and we have their names, we're still not sure who was behind it.
Okay, that's about all we can get there. All right.
They did not name any of
This is 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This one's about 175 miles away. Bring the loop back in. Kind of line it up.
All this happened, it was the media that was filled with these Trump stories of collusion and treachery and treason, as you well know, for 2 years.
There we go, not too
and
bad.
all Trump ever did was react to it.
Permit at the 6-month mark and everything. Yeah.
You were ready to go, and Melissa, you were ready to go.
Yeah,
too. You
I
wanted
had
it.
a school permit for a couple years, and yeah, it was
Okay,
good.
well, we're on the same boat. I remember
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
coming up, as a matter of fact, and
I forgot there for a second.
Right, I just
You're like,
think,
wait.
well, it's actually both. My wife keeps saying, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" And I keep kind of, and then yesterday my brother was over for Easter.
Okay, 640 at music on WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, yes, that one, right.
Every day. So it's like, why is this day different from all other days? You know what I mean? I don't need to go out of my way to have an extra solo.
Okay, they're supposed to be talking about sports, but they're talking about something else. This is WSCR, The Score, Chicago, Illinois, home of the Cubs.
Too exciting.
Yeah, but everyone's like, oh,
Very, very little. I considered something, but I didn't act on it. So, yeah, there's something in the garage I got for myself a couple of months ago that I haven't broken in yet.
700 WLW, 300 miles. I don't think I'm going to pick up anything, but we can always try. Bring a loop in here. We're in the right direction. Okay, barely audible, picking up some muffled voices. Still pretty cool to get that on this radio. Awesome. Loop helps a lot there.
Sound to you like she's just trying to buy votes with this idea that if you make up to $100,000 a year, all of your student loan debt up to $50,000 will be forgiven.
So if you make under $100,000.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you make up to $250,000, then it gets prorated, right? So that for every dollar in debt you have, $3 is forgiven, and it zeroes out at $250,000. The point is, you would get student loan forgiveness if your income is up to $250,000. And I think that's fantastically generous. And, maybe that's a good use of our resources, right? Saddling people with that kind of debt when they're just trying to be productive citizens and pay taxes is maybe not a good idea. But they did it. And I said a moment ago that I speak out of both sides of my mouth on this one.
Kind of interesting subject, because we have student loans still in our household. SWGN, Chicago, Illinois.
If we collectively in the United...
Don't think that'll pass, though, because, the banks run things. All right. WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
Por sus realidades. A todos los que nos están escuchando en las clínicas, en los hospitales, en los centros de reclusión, en las cárceles. Quiero darte las gracias por sus historias. Porque yo sé, Señor, que tú hoy tienes...
That the airport South Tower uses less electricity and uses no natural gas, saving $20,000 a year on utilities. The tower also
WBBM,
has
Chicago, Illinois.
a geothermal system that makes the tower's heating and cooling systems more efficient.
We'll see the latest on the thunderstorms headed our way, and also sports coming up next. WBBM News Time 2:13.
The only place to stream WBBM is the radio.
Okay. Cool.
Ignore the calls to protest and rally. Ignore it unless you know
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois, about 40 miles.
The group or person you are following is real and not a Russian.
Que a veces va a ver que se va a tardar más la respuesta, pero no tenemos que desmayar, seguir orando.
WAIT, Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Y le refirió esta parábola, miren, San Lucas 18, verso 2.
This is 870. This is WKAR, East Lansing, Michigan. I think this is about 140 miles. Let's see if we can bring it in with the loop. Barely getting it, but something. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay, Barack Obama did the same thing. Here's what he did in the aftermath of Christchurch.
This is 890 WLS, Chicago, Illinois.
To the people of New Zealand, we grieve with you and the Muslim community.
High-pitched whine is from my camera.
So he grieves with...
Or a used car. Check out True Car and enjoy a more confident car buying experience. Some features out there when all safe.
Hey guys, your prostate should be the last thing on your mind.
K920 is WOKY, the Big Badger, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Everyday life. That's where Prostate Complete. People want to get your book. I'm assuming our Sunday Visitors best place to get it.
Yes. Our Sunday
WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois.
It's pretty cheap, so...
I believe a religious station.
Make it available to everybody. No excuses not to get it. Mercy matters. Okay. Hey, Doctor, thank you. Happy Easter again. Good talking.
Okay.
He calls it truly transformational. It's wiping out $50,000 in student loan debt for anyone with a household income below $100,000. People with student loans and a household income between $100,000.
That subject is pretty big today. Cool.
Would get a bunch of
WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
And so they're saying that this is really the way that she wants to reach younger voters. A lot of other voters, though, and it's particularly...
And I'll be leading the chapel of Divine Mercy, and I thought, am I ready to die? for the faith. Are you
WNTA, Chicago,
if you
Illinois.
went to your Catholic church and somebody walked in, are you prepared to meet your Maker? And are these things avoidable? I mean,
population within the depressive, the mood disorder world. So it's
WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
We've been treating. It's not heterogeneous.
How much he's going to be able to do, but I think he'll definitely, if he likes something, he'll try. I think if you've got 2 second-round picks, you may be willing to give up one of those
WMVP,
yours
Chicago?
next year. Not the Raiders one, but you give up yours to possibly move up this year. You could do that.
Got to listen to the Masters on here. It was nice.
But by the same token, I would argue, look, do your job. Find Alvin Kamara or the other kid, Kareem Hunt in the third round, the way those teams. What if there's a guy you love at 50? Let's say he's at 50. 50, 55, somewhere later in the second round.
Kind of like Anthony Miller last year.
And the team wants the Raiders pick. You could be giving away pick 33.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, music there on 1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Between Costa Rica and Los Angeles. He experienced weakness in his leg, went to a hospital, and suffered a mild stroke while he was at the hospital.
1050 is WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Suffered a stroke, and we just were kind of in the dark, and then he died.
So it's got a real mellow tone to the speaker here, which isn't too bad for the
they were all
medium wave talk.
Yeah, but I don't remember who it was.
Okay. 1060 WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, about 100 miles. Sounds like a signal. It's coming in and out. Let's just see if we can boost it a little bit with the Tecsun.
What about the Biden? First of all, this investigation into Hillary is rigged. That's part one. We've got to go back to it. Then we know the phony Russian dossier was never verified.
Okay, there goes some political talk. Alright, let's keep rolling.
I love my Kepler 81.
For more information about content on this station, go to thebig1070.com/rules.
This is 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
Now your 27 storm track forecast.
Another warm spring day with partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies. Showers and thunderstorms developing by mid to late afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Tonight, evening showers and thunderstorms tapering to just a few showers overnight. Breezy with lows in the mid-40s. With your 27 storm track forecast, I'm meteorologist.
Might be some of the static I'm picking up with the storms. WNWI, Oaklawn, Illinois. Okay. Music there on WMBI, Chicago, Illinois.
Many in the mainstream media are definitely having an impact. The impact they're having is on
Milwaukee,
people's
Wisconsin.
opinion. A lot of people are feeling the doom and gloom because last year Gallup poll reported that 59% of people in its United
defaults
States
back to the clock. It's like, come on.
Respondents rated the overall environmental quality negative.
Okay.
It's encouraging. I know it's been a long haul, and there's so much further to go, but now may be the time to
This is WYLL, Chicago, Illinois.
Perhaps
Christian Radio.
by fasting, when we think about the starvation that's occurred over time in North Korea, and that's been involuntary.
1180 to Squirrel, WSQR, Sycamore.
I think when we
It could save you 90.
Oh man, there's usually music.
Coast One Tax Group helps people all across America save big amounts of money. David from California saved $48,000 on back taxis.
This is one of my favorite stations on the AM dial. 1180, the Squirrel.
Coast One
Sycamore. WSQR.
337-6949. A 10...
Okay.
Lanzó 6 innings con 7 ponches, solo 2 hits, 2 carreras y 4 boletos. Los
1200 WRTO, Chicago.
2 carreras por 1 a los Diamondbacks de Arizona gracias a un sencillo impulsor de David Booth en el 9º capítulo. Los Rockies de Colorado, con gran actuación de John Gray durante 6 entradas en blanco, derrotaron 4 carreras por 1 a los...
Y hace tremendo trabajo Gordon Hayward, un tipo que estábamos, o sea, un tipo que era estrella.
This is WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois, and this is ESPN, Español.
Hizo tremendo trabajo cuando Kyrie Irving salió con un golpe en el tórax y tuvo que estar fuera por varios minutos. Tiene esa profundidad y eso es bien importante.
Because number one, they took this job in the first place. Means they were desperate for a job. And if they stayed there a long time, now you got double.
This is WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
Make a statement about the person you're talking to. Or they've just been there 20 minutes and you know more than they know. And that's what you usually find. So it just takes a while. It's a very frustrating process to
будет плохим президентом, мы не имеем права это говорить. Я могу сказать одно, что Петр Порошенко
This is WSBC, Chicago, Illinois.
в истории Украины как человек, который проевропейский, прозападный президент, но будут, конечно, и вопросы...
Something around 1250. Put a loop here on the end.
Against the Dodgers on that Friday. They go with 13 games in 13 days. Like, that's one of those survival runs that you're going to go through in a baseball season where you're traveling consistently, you're going time zones, you're moving around, and you're playing two teams that are really, really good. You're playing the Dodgers.
Yeah, I don't remember what this is offhand.
With the Cardinals for the other 6, or the other 3 that you had for them in that 6 of that 13-game run. Yeah, and to your point, you played 23 games so far.
If I figure it out, I'll put a little pop-up here. Alright, let's spin this back around. That was a good little find. This is 1260 WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, about 60 miles. I'll bring the loop back in.
There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't. Because we have it all. Fleet Farm, built for real life. It's Saturday, April 27th, the annual free.
Okay, there we go. Loop back out.
Who caught the ball. Yeah. I mean, he just kind of calmly threw it, and it got there, and they laid the ball in, and that was the game.
That was the game, man. You know,
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
I think Westbrook was playing free safety back there, and that was his assignment. And he kind of, I don't know how you think Westbrook.
Okay, we got music on 1290. This is cool picking this up. This is another harder station to get. I think it's lower power. WZTI, Greenfield, Wisconsin. I'll bring the loop in here. There we go. Some cool music. All right. Okay, move that back around. Okay, let's tune it up. 1300s WRDZ. This is LaGrange, Illinois. Banjo action.
Make sure that your experience is a pleasant one. They will get you out of your timeshare legally, ethically, and quickly.
1310s WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
And this is what they do. Don't let another year go by and you're paying all this money for a timeshare you're never going to use. Now, 2 ways to get them. Online.
So now 1320. This is really fun finding stuff. Okay, I don't have any written down for it. get an ID there. Okay, but still cool finding stations. Great. If I know what that is, I'll put it up here. I don't think I've ID'd that. I'm not sure. Alright.
General philosophy is to be conservative and selectively get aggressive. I'd want to do the opposite. I would want to be aggressive.
This is WNTA, Rockford, Illinois. This volume knob's real smooth. I do like that.
Trade 1 or 2 years worth of 4th and 5th round picks and get back into the second round flight.
By the way, my wife likes this radio, so it might disappear. Yeah, this is fun. Glad you, support that. If your wives like radios or a certain one you like have in the house, give it to her. Kind of a fading signal on 1350 there. Let's just see if anything's legible. Bring a loop in. Sounds like a music station. It's gotta be some very distant station. I don't think I'll be able to ID that, but possibly. Okay, it's always fun to explore, especially daytime. Alright. Just tells me I need a bigger antenna.
That's making similar money. You can't just jump out and start your own business cold. You can't.
I heard you say something.
This is WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
And take your 401k and you don't do anything with it. I thought I heard you say something on a different video where you can get penalized for that.
You can roll it to an IRA, but I would not pull it out and pay debt with it. No, that's correct. You wouldn't get penalized.
No.
Music there on WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. Cool. Coming in clear. Okay, got music there on 1390 WGRB, Chicago, Illinois. More music on WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Daniel, I'm super confused. I'm really not quite sure where you're going.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
Let's try very quickly here. Robert, Minnesota, you got 30 seconds. Robert, good morning. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I got a question on the border wall here. There's a guy up.
It's still a subject? What the? Alright. Yeah, I don't usually talk politics, so let's have fun. 1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. Yeah! No, I'm joking, I don't listen to this, but still cool. I'm sure there are people that do.
Under criminal investigation, Struck and Page and Orr, etc.
WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Of the president to do this
We're looping,
is
so
now
we can
real.
be a little louder.
And the president is now saying that they are taking a fresh look at the declassification. It's going to happen. And when it does...
Yeah, we must have some storms coming in from the west, like they said.
But it's necessary if we are to stop this abuse of power in the future.
Okay. WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. This is country music on WJTI, West Allis, Wisconsin. I don't get this too often. Bring the loop over. Okay, did I say country music? Okay, I think I hear Hispanic music. Alright, cool. 1470. Got my loop here still. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. There's some country music, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin, Iron Country. Usually a station here on 1500. Bring the loop in as the name comes on. Barely picking it up. Okay.
And it shows. Look at bounce again and go make something up. And guys who seem like the Thunder with a massive
WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois.
like that can bounce in the first round every year.
So she technically shouldn't have even been in public. But then if you kind of read into
WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin.
she had been trying to find a cure for a very long time. She went to several doctors, and no one.
Okay, I want to say this Country Music 1570 is a Michigan station. I'm going to have to make a new list here. I'll put a pop-up here if I have it. So either Michigan or Indiana. I don't think it's too far away. Or you know what? It could actually be a Southern Illinois station. Here's me guessing all the states. Yeah, now that I think of it, it might be Illinois. Just a little further away. Cool. Gotta put that on my list. I keep finding that station.
Machine that we use in the pre-treat the carpet. So this helps dig up any of that stuff that's deeper in your carpet.
WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
Intermediary step before we clean with our empowered water.
It means you can't afford the cell phone.
The Dave Ramsey Show, weekdays at 1 on WCGO.
Ace is the place with the house.
Okay, we got callers there. WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
Buy one, get one free sale, now through Monday only.
Peterson Road, west of U.S. Highway 45, when Libertyville is closed due to road work. On Clinton Road at Illinois Route 22.
Got a hazardous road alert system. County over from me.
Of Foresters. Information about employment opportunities and their flexible premium.
This is WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
RelevantRadio.com/Forester. Relevant Radio accepts donations of unwanted.
Miss Dwayne Haskins going to the dark room at age 10? Hey, don't bother me, Mom. Trying to break out some film here.
WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin. The Zone.
On the interview. So, I mean, if you know him a little bit.
5797. One more segment. I'm taking your call.
Okay, this is WBON. It's Chicago, Illinois.
Because we build for the builders, the never back down builders, the always on.
Okay, and I think that's it. And I can quick scroll down to the squirrel and see if there's some music going on. You can just press and hold, which is, I like that. I don't have my preset set yet.
Armstrong. Have a good day.
Squirrels in your neighborhood. FM 92.9 and AM 1180. WSQR. Classic hits.
Here you go, the squirrel. We got the squirrel. And the call letters. Alright, great. Yeah, you can hear it sounds really good. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Off. Alright. So there we go. There's the Sangean PR-D14 medium wave daytime band scan near Chicago, Illinois. Kind of gives you an idea. If you live in my area, you kind of get an idea what this radio can pick up. Does a fairly decent job. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Is it my best AM? I'm not sure. I mean, we have some storms rolling in, so that might have hindered it a little bit. But there were a few stations we were picking up that I don't normally pick up. So that was really nice to hear. So definitely interesting. And plus WLW out of Cincinnati there, 300 miles away, just picking up something with the loop in this radio. Pretty cool combo. I'm liking it. So if you enjoyed the presentation of the Sangean PR-D14 during the day on medium wave, please give me a big like. You guys are awesome. I do it for you. A lot of people like these band scans, so I continue to do them. Two, if you're new to the channel and you like Sangean radios, I have a lot of these reviewed, and I'm always looking for more. Hit subscribe at the bell icon to stay notified of those videos. And then 3, comment below what you think about the Sangean PR-D14. Would it be a radio you'd be interested in? This one not only has medium wave, it has, of course, your FM, and it has the USB player. If you look here, you see source. There's also an external input. You can hook up like an iPod. There you go, auxiliary in. And it also has a USB mode up on top here where you plug in a USB flash drive to play MP3s off of. So it's kind of a cool radio. I think this would be a really good radio to have like in a power out situation. Alrighty, well, I appreciate you watching. Take care, and we'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.